Most people overcomplicate meta ads in 2025. They test too many things, chase the wrong metrics, or try to copy strategies from 2021 or 2022. But the truth is, today meta works in a simple way. And if you understand the system, you can get high quality leads at a really good price in almost every niche. In this video, I will show you my exact 2025 strategy for lead generation. This is the same system we use in my agency every single day. So this is simple, clear, and effective. So let's get into it. I've been running meta ads for a few years now across different countries and different industries. And one thing became very clear to me in 2025. Meta wants you to keep things simple and focus mainly on your creatives. Not interests, not lookalikes, not complicated funnels. So the creative plus message is 80% of results. So everything else is just support. When I create a new campaign, I almost always start with 3 ad sets. Not 1, not 10, just 3. So just 3. 3 is the perfect number. Not too little and not too much. Each ad set use dynamic creative because in 2025 dynamic ads perform better in most industries. And now Meta can mix different text, images and headlines and find the strongest combination on its own. Here is exactly how I set it up. Campaign type, lead generation, usually instant form. Ad sets, ad set 1, creative angle A, emotional angle or pain point. Ad set number 2, creative angle B, value-based, offer focused. And ad set number 3 is creative angle C, story-based or personal. All 3 use open targeting. No interests, no lookalikes. So trust me, in 2025 this works best in 90% of cases. Why 3 angles? Because you never know which message will hit your audience strongest. Sometimes the emotional angle wins, sometimes the simple direct offer wins, and sometimes a raw personal angle gets the lowest CPL. So you need to let the data tell you the truth, not your personal opinion. What happens next? I run all 3 ad sets for a few days on a small budget, then I check the results and pick the winner. Usually one ad set performs much better than the others. And when I find the winner, I turn off rest and scale best one. So this simple structure already solves 50% of problems in most accounts. Creatives that work in 2025. This is where most advertisers fail. They create ads that look like ads. Clean design, bold headline, stock photo, perfect layout. But here is the problem. When something looks like a typical ad, people scroll past it automatically. So our brain has an ad pattern. It recognizes typical ads immediately and of course ignores them. So in 2025, the best creatives are the ones that don't look like ads at all. So what works best? First, raw images, phone photos, unedited, real. 2, natural videos, simple selfie style videos, short, honest, not polished. 3, social proof, screenshots, messages, results, before after, photos. 4, simple text and 1 strong promise. The more simple the visual, the stronger your hook. The goal is simple. Make people stop scrolling for 2 seconds. That's enough for the algorithm to understand your creative is good. My testing system in 2025. A few years ago, testing ads on Meta looked completely different. Back in 2021 or 2022, people spent hours choosing interests, building lookalikes, trying different audience, narrowing things, and stacking things. It was complicated. But in 2025, things change a lot. Meta's algorithm is so strong now that most of the time you don't need to test audience at all. Interests, not really needed anymore. Lookalikes, sometimes they work, but not like they use it too. Targeting options, Meta already understands who your ideal customer is better than you do. So what do we test in 2025? We test creative angles, messages and hooks. That's it. This is what gives results now. Open targeting, why it works best in 2025. Open targeting means you don't need to choose any interests. So you let Meta decide who should see your ads. This might feel scary at first, especially if you are used to selecting interests like business owners, fitness, solar panels, real estate, or anything else. But trust me, open targeting works extremely well now. Why it works? Meta uses your creative to find the right people. If your creative talks about roof painting, Meta will show it to people who are interested in home improvement. If your creative talks about solar, Meta will find homeowners. If your creative talks about personal training, Meta will find people who care about fitness. So you don't need to tell Meta who the audience is. Meta can see that from your ad. Number 2. The algorithm has much more data than you. It knows who clicks ads, who convert, who fills forms, who buys, who scrolls, who reads, who ignores. So Meta algorithms know maybe everything about your clients. So you can't beat that data. So instead of fighting the algorithm, you let it work for you. 3. You save time and energy. When you stop testing audience, you can finally focus on what actually matters, your message. In 2025, audience testing is almost useless because the algorithm is too advanced. It already knows the perfect buyer for every niche. How I test creatives now? My testing process is simple and fast. I don't waste time. I don't test 40 ads at once. I keep things clean. Step 1, create 3 strong angles. Each angle is different. One emotional, one value focused, one story based. Step 2, use dynamic creative. I put 3-5 images or videos inside each ad set. A few headlines, a few primary text. So Meta mixes everything and finds the best combination. Step 3, run for a few days. So not one day, not a few hours. You need at least 2 or 3 full days to see results. Step 4, check the winner. One ad set usually performs much better than the rest, and that is your winner. So turn off the losers and scale the winner slowly, usually increasing the budget by 20-30% every few days. Step 5, add new creative every week. Even the best ad gets tired at some point. So every week or 2, add one new angle or one new creative to keep the results stable. The truth about lead quality in 2025. A lot of advertisers complain that Meta gives low quality leads, but most of the time that is not true. The quality of your leads depends mainly on your message. So if you have bad leads, the first thing you need to fix is your creative and your copy. Not the audience, not the budget, not the form. The message controls the quality. For example, if your ad says get a free quote fast, you will get people who just want something free. But if your ad says looking for a roof painting, tell us your roof size and get the detailed plan, then you will get people who actually want the service. So your message decides who clicks, your message decides who fills the form, your message decides the quality. So if lead quality is bad, test new angle and new message first. In most cases, this fixes the problem. Instant form and why they matter. After your message, the second most important factor for lead quality is the instant form. Many advertisers still use simple forms with name, phone, and email only. And then they are surprised that the lead quality is weak. So in 2025, this is not enough. You need at least 2-4 qualification questions. Not too many, but enough to filter the people who are serious. So, example of good questions. What service are you interested in? What is your budget? When do you want to start? Do you own a house? How big is your roof? So questions like this automatically remove low quality leads. If someone can answer a few questions, it means they have real interest. SMS verification. Optional but powerful. Science around 2024 or 2025, Meta allows an optional SMS verification step in some countries. This means the user must confirm their phone number with a code. So for some niches, this is extremely useful, especially for financial services, real estate, high-ticket products, construction services. So this step can increase the quality dramatically because fake numbers disappear instantly. Personally, I don't use it in every niche, but if you deal with a lot of bad phone numbers, it's worth testing. Okay, so let me quickly sum everything up. First, keep your structure simple. 3 ad sets, dynamic creatives, open targeting. 2. Focus on creatives and messages. This is 80% of the results in 2025. 3. Don't test audience. Meta finds the audience automatically. 4. Improve lead quality with better messaging. Bad leads usually mean bad copy, not a bad platform. 5. Use qualification questions. 2. 4 qualification questions can change everything. 6. Try SMS verification in harder niches. It removes fake leads and improves your results. So if you follow this full system, your campaigns will be easier to manage and your results will be more stable. This is the exact strategy we use every day inside my agency. Nothing complicated, just simple and effective. Okay, so if this video helped you understand Meta ads better, make sure to subscribe. So thanks for watching, I'm Jacob and see you in the next one.